Well, it was interesting. I think, as always, context matters, and the government had made a very clear decision around academy status, introducing the Academy Bill and issuing an invitation to us as an outstanding school to consider whether we wanted to convert to academy status. So one of the first things we did as a governing body, being a school that had been new and year on year changing, we thought it was a timely opportunity for us to start considering our future and whether in fact a different way of operating would be beneficial. So we didn't automatically use that as a point where conversion to academy status was a foregone conclusion. What we did decide to do was just to relook at our vision. What were our aspirational goals in terms of student performance standards? What was our operating context? And taking all of those things into account, what vehicle basically would be the best in terms of delivering those aspirations? So the governing body decided to conduct a strategic review, formed a small working party, and that group of governors looked at all options, so including the do nothing, looking at continuing the sort of soft federational partnership and collaboration arrangements that we already had in place, whether in fact then we wanted to look at something that was more permanent by looking at potentially academy conversion, and we could do that either as a single school or in collaboration with others. So our main driver was obviously around student performance. What was it we could do differently that perhaps would enable us to deliver improved outcomes for our students? And that was the only reason why we even sort of undertook this review. So the first thing that we decided was that in terms of ensuring that the students had the access to the best possible resources in terms of teaching staff, we felt that the opportunity to reward staff for performing well with more flexibility as an academy was certainly one consideration, but also the fact that in terms of operating differently with the ability to be more innovative, be more creative in the way that we were delivering our curriculum also meant that that was a strong sort of factor for consideration. We're also, within our local context, seeing a lot of change at that particular point in time. So we had a new free school being established on the fringes of Bristol, 5 miles away approximately. We had an established academy chain on the doorstep that was looking to increase and grow by taking on primary schools. There was another Federation or Pathfinder school that again was looking to grow. We had a very strong relationship, we still do, with our local authority, so there was nothing there in terms of wanting to do things differently because what we had in terms of LA provision wasn't satisfactory, but it was more about, well, what could we do that would really make a difference to our students? And so when we looked at the pros and cons of all the different options available, we decided straight away that doing nothing wasn't, in fact, an option for us.